President Joe Biden has kept at least one campaign promise by, nominating a black woman to the US Supreme Court. Let's put up her picture. Her name is Judge Kentaji Brown Jackson. President Biden selected Judge Jackson as his nominee to the US Supreme Court, setting in motion a historic confirmation process for the first black woman to sit on the highest court in the nation. Now, I want to remind you, this is going to be a battle like no other. This is going to be one of the most gruesome Senate battles you will see likely in your lifetime. Now, remember, Senator Lindsey Graham, and I told you he would do this. Senator Lindsey Graham initially said, no, picking a black woman makes the court look more like America. And I reported on that right here on Indisputable. But with that reporting, I told you as well, he will likely change his mind because Lindsey Graham is known for bending in places where he should not bend. Okay, here it is. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, he's saying what he should say, vowed that whoever Biden nominates will be confirmed with all deliberate speed. In the 50-50 Senate, all Democrats will need to stay united to confirm Biden's nominee. All right, what's your problem here? Cinema Mansion, those may be your challenges. In a 50-50 vote, Vice President Kamala Harris becomes the tiebreaker. That confirms your Supreme Court justice. The rules have been suspended. They were suspended a few years ago as it relates to Supreme Court nominees, so a simple majority in the Senate will do. Senate Judiciary Committee Chair Chuck Durbin praised the selection of Judge Jackson to the Supreme Court and said his committee would begin a formal investigation of her nomination right away with the hope of hearings in the coming weeks and a confirmation vote as soon as possible. All right? We are going to start the formal investigation of this nominee today. We are hoping to move her to the hearing soon within the next several weeks and then report that to the Senate floor as soon as possible. You have Democrats, the chair of the Black Caucus said, and I quote, the nomination of Judge Kentaji Brown Jackson to serve as a Supreme Court justice is something I will remember forever. When she is confirmed, young black women and girls will see what is possible in America. Judge Jackson's stellar judiciary resume has prepared her not only to serve, but to excel in the role as the first black woman US Supreme Court Justice. Representative Cori Bush had this to say: history shows that the appointment of a black justice with a strong record of affirming constitutional rights is crucial to confronting this country's many crises. President Barack Obama chimed in as well. He tweeted, I want to congratulate Judge Kentaji Brown Jackson on her nomination to the Supreme Court. Judge Jackson has already inspired young black women like my daughters to set their sights higher. And her confirmation will help them believe they can be anything they want to be. All right? Now, that's good stuff, okay? I have no issue with that. But the Supreme Court justice is a justice of ideology, constitutional fortitude. They interpret the US Constitution. That's what they do. So it's important to understand their judicial philosophy. And you can find some semblance of that based on their previous roles in the judiciary, in law altogether. Lindsey Graham, what did Lindsey Graham say? Put up his picture. I told you he would do this. Lindsey Graham, who previously voted to approve Judge Jackson to the appellate court circuit in DC, says her nomination means the radical left has won. Wait a minute. Lindsey Graham literally just said a black woman to the US Supreme Court would look more like America. He literally just confirmed her to the federal bench just a few, really, weeks ago. It was more than a few weeks ago, but you get the picture. This was a recent approval, and now he's saying this means the radical left has won. Well, let's talk about some of her qualifications, right? Judge Jackson is a judge on the United States Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit. Jackson was nominated by the court by President Joe Biden April 19th, 2021, and confirmed by the United States Senate on June 14th, 2021 by a vote of 53 to 44. Prior to her elevation to the Court of Appeals, Judge Jackson served as a federal judge on the United States District Court for the District of Columbia. She joined the district court in 2013 after a nomination by President Barack Obama. She also once served as a public defender. This is very important. She once served as a public defender, the very first one ever appointed to the court. She was effective. Earlier this month, the Washington Post reviewed her record and concluded that as a defense attorney, she won uncommon victories against the government that shortened or erased lengthy prison terms. She has a plethora of defense history going after justice, seeking actual justice. Now, here are the complaints from the right. Well, I thought maybe we were going to get someone who wasn't from an Ivy League institution, when all of their damn judges came straight from Ivy League institutions. They want to now make that an issue. Or they will say, well, she doesn't have enough experience. When the truth is, there have been Supreme Court justices in the United States that didn't even have a damn law degree. Yeah, all of them were white men, by the way, had no issues with that. She's qualified. Yes, there will be significant back and forth during these vetting process and the hearing, et cetera, during this vetting process. But here's the reality. At the end of the day, will she make a good justice? Comparatively speaking, she will probably make one of the best justices in the modern era, especially when you look at the cats they have recently appointed, okay? All right, Mr. Malone, what are your thoughts on this?
Absolutely agree with you. Judge Jackson is going to be a phenomenal pick. And she is going to be an example for young girls across the country to be able to have a role model. I think for too long in America, we have not had a Black woman on that seat. And I think it's going to change the way women are viewed on the bench. The other point I want to make is that I believe that Biden's administration was very strategic by putting her forward, being that she already went through a confirmation.
That's
so
right.
It would then point to the hypocrites that we have in the Congress that are Republicans. We know that they're hypocrites. We know that they create narratives that are going to benefit and appeal to their audience. So I think from the Biden administration, we have to be able to continue to tell the stories, just like you walked the people through today, about the track record of Judge Jackson and why it's going to be so important to have her on that bench.
Very well said.